So they were talking about the once the shuttle program, died off, and the United States, and I think this was under Barack Obama, said, instead of us developing our own rockets, we are going to try and get private industry to compete for the funding to get us into space and to do these things. And what turned out is SpaceX.
Yep, there's not plenty, but enough people to go, I'm on board.
Yeah. Well, and you think about Elon Musk and how successful he's been with SpaceX. I mean, you've seen these,
Leaps
these
and bounds.
rockets take off, and then, the leftover rockets land on a drone barge out in the middle of the ocean.
It is beyond impressive.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
In fact, I was watching a little video of it, and my daughter, she was like, watching her own little YouTube thing. We were sitting at the dining room table, and I was watching this thing on our TV, and she looks up and she sees this thing, and she's like, what is that? And I was that same way when I saw it the first time. It's an incredible feat to see a rocket take off, with a, spacecraft, split off, and then fall back to Earth, and then land upright
because
on a
it's doing
barge.
what only you've seen in movies for 40, 50, 60 years. So, that's how it's supposed to have worked.
Yeah.
But never has.
Yeah.
I mean, we have parachutes.
You
know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And or just debris.
Yeah. So, really, it's quite the accomplishment. But Elon Musk has actually reduced the cost of space flight by, what he's doing right now. I mean, he really, the costliest part is to put these rockets together
Right.
and then use them one time. They were comparing it to like if you were, flying a, commercial airline or something, and that airline had to be destroyed after the first
You have
flight.
to replace the wings every time.
Yeah.
Engines are toast.
No,
every
the whole thing would
time.
have to be
That's
replaced.
True. That's true.
And that would cost, millions of dollars for a passenger to travel anywhere. But because you can just land it, refuel it, and off you go again, you can get the cost of flight much, much lower. And, in our space program, that's really been the crux of it is the cost.
Because it's astronomical.
Yeah. And, well, that's a good one, Dave.
Pun was intended.
So you think about getting to the moon. Ethan, look up how far the moon is from the Earth. I want to say it was like a couple 100,000 miles.
Dude, politicians, I saw that, what was that, 22 point something billion dollars? What was that for?
Oh, for the budget?
For the budget?
Fiscal year
Politicians do
2020.
cocaine that exceeds that amount. We could do it again.
Their drug habits are
They
much
are. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so the moon's distance from the Earth is 240,000 miles. Okay, now also look up low Earth orbit. How many miles away from the Earth surface is that? Because we're talking about a significant distance past our current, what our current goals have been. But Elon Musk, I mean, he's talking about this big old starship. So the moon, low Earth orbit is 1,200 miles. That's pretty big difference.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Elon Musk is talking about his, his big, on his Falcon Heavy rocket and going to Mars, and that's how many miles away?
Oh my!
Mars is. I mean, it takes us. I think
8 months.
I think it's between 6 and 8, depending on at what point Mars is.
Oh, it's only 175 million miles away.
Only.
Oh, that's not too bad. Thanks for listening to the shortened version of our show.
If you want to catch the full audio episode, you can find it here or wherever you find your podcast. But if you want to see the full version in video format, you can catch us on YouTube, Rumble, and now on Spotify.